What's up guys, your boy Scion, and as the title says, the MMO genre is not dead yet. Now what I've found over the past 2 weeks is that a lot of games have popped up out of nowhere or been hidden, or they just not talking about them, but there are actually a lot coming out. And I'll talk a little bit about that a little later in the video. For now, let's start off with Crowfall. Crowfall finished this Kickstarter like a boss, like the title says right there. They set the record actually for their particular area, and they actually ended up in the top 20. So I'm a little bit weary with all of these Kickstarters. You know how I feel about all that, but it's a game that's trying to do a lot of things differently, so I'm giving them their props, and they deserve it because it's a good concept. So definitely follow it. Star Conflict. Little by little, this is becoming what people call a poor man's Eve, which is kind of an insult, but whatever. It's actually becoming good though. If you compare anything to Eve, that's given a lot of credit, because Eve is actually a really good game. It's just very much, it's not a forgiving game, and it's not an easy to get into game. So I definitely want to point you towards this game because they're doing good. They got capital ships going on right now, a lot of PvE, and it's becoming fun. So Warframe put out their Volt Prime for next Prime access, and a lot of you, some people think it's pay to win, but I'm like whatever, because I pretty much earned out this in probably like 2 or 3 hours. So I don't know how pay to win that is. I didn't pay anything for it. I used some end game platinum and everything like that, but that's whatever. It was the equivalent of like $3, and I got this badass frame. He's pretty good, so definitely give him a look and play some. So the next thing I would like to talk to you guys about is Cabal 2. The Cabal 2 is actually going to be coming to beta in late April, so definitely look into that. I'm going to have some more coverage on this game. I'm playing it right now, the caster class that you see right here with this character, Dream Killer. I usually do what I can with these type of games, and Cabal 2 is actually pretty cool. Definitely an update over the first one, so definitely look out for that and sign up for the beta. You can I'll put a link in the description for the beta so you guys can sign up for it. Hopefully you'll get in and can join me in playing it. It actually is in its second CBT for 2 weeks, and they put out the recent news having the 12 characters are going to be available at launch, and people have actually data mined, and it's kind of something there, 20 characters that they data mined. I don't know how the hell they did that. I don't want to know, but I'll take their word for it. When they data mine, they're pretty good at it, so it is what it is. I'm still actually playing it right now, CBT, trying to unlock the classes that you can unlock in the CBT right now. And the game is fun. It has its detractors, so definitely look forward to me having some class videos. I'm gonna make a build video for the Lightbinder because I'm that out. So Moonlight Blade is coming back pretty soon. Now this game, they didn't really need to actually do anything with this game in my opinion, but if a company says that something isn't good enough and they want to make it better, I'm props to that, because they basically pushed back their beta schedule by 4 months because they didn't like the whole melee system and the attack system, and I thought it was badass and a lot of fun. So I really want to see what they're going to do with it now that they need to go back and do it again. Definitely, look out for that one. Now, War Genesis, I saw this originally like 3 months ago, probably like around December. Then again, there was some news about it in January, but now it's pretty much creeping up on us. You can definitely say that I'm going to be in this game because I like the traditional MMO Final Fantasy type feel, and this game has it. So you can pretty much have like your own team, and you can get together with other people and have like your own team. It has a mech system, as you can see right here. There's a lot of story components. And just to talk to you guys really quick, these type of games, like, we need more stuff like this. We need more variety and all that stuff like this. It seems like the click and tab target stuff is going away, and that's good. And there's a lot of games coming, and that's also good. And I really thought that there wasn't a lot coming, but as I looked around and asked more questions and went to companies directly themselves, asking pointed directed questions, there's a lot coming now. So I just got to be patient. There's a lot I can't say, and some things I will say, and I will actually be showing you in the coming weeks. I just have to be patient because I have to deal with NDAs and stuff like that. So we actually have a glimmer of hope. Not a lot. I won't say there's a whole bunch, but there's a glimmer of hope. So definitely look forward to the MMO show, because I'm going to actually have some exclusives now, which is like a yay. So you guys be legendary, and here's the trailer of the week. Peace.
Triad Wars is the flip side of Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs was all about the story of Wei Shen and taking you on a ride along that story and finding out what was going to happen to Wei Shen. Triad Wars is the other side of that, which is it's all about Hong Kong and it's all about the criminal underworld within Hong Kong. And this is about you creating your own game.
Triad Wars is an open world action strategy game. It's an online game, it's a PC title, it's a game that's going to change and evolve over time as people play it. It's really a kind of unique experience.
It's all about being a triad gangster who's fighting his way to the top. It's about going out, raiding real rivals, taking their stuff. It's about building up your empire.
We had built this whole world with this simulation of Hong Kong, and we built this great action mechanics. We've got great driving, great shooting, great running, great fighting, and we sort of thought, what can we do with this now?
This was really a chance to explore Hong Kong, and again, the triads and how that fit together.
In this game, you play an enforcer running a gang in the Hong Kong triads, and you build up your gang and your turf, and you build basically a criminal empire.
It's about ownership. It's about, I get to go into this place, build something up and own a piece of it, build it up, protect it, go and raid other people's turf, take things from them. So you get to immerse yourself into that Hong Kong gangster world.
Your turf is interesting because it's really an extension of the player's personality. The types of rackets that you choose to run, whether you choose to focus on counterfeiting goods and counterfeiting currency, smuggle in things, it'll change the way that you approach your game day to day.
It's an open world game. In those kinds of games, you don't actually see this level of combat. You can do whatever you want to do in order to defeat those guys.
This game doesn't tell a linear story where every player is going to have the same experience. When you play this, you have a different experience from everyone else who plays it.
To get to the top in Triad Wars, you gotta be strong and you gotta be smart. That means you gotta go out, you gotta raid real people, you have to make smart decisions to get the most out of that so that you can rise to the top. In Triad Wars, the community is everything. In some ways, Triad Wars is even a response to things that people have been telling us they want. We want you to help us make this game. We want to know what you want to see. What do you love? What do you hate?
We take that to heart a lot here. I mean, as a team, this is something that's really close to all of us. You know, we're kind of pouring our hearts into these games, and now to be able to have the conversation with the community and build it into something that we both want, that's pretty exciting.
This thing's a living, breathing thing, and this thing's just going to keep evolving, and you know, I'm excited to figure out what it's going to be in 2 years. It could be a completely different game, and that's really exciting.
It's not an uneven playing field. It's a game where anyone can have fun and be competitive.
When we set out to build Triad Wars, we set out to build a fun game. And that's really all that matters.
Hong Kong is a city that you just can't help but fall in love with. The grit, the unique character. We feel like there's a lot of room to give you new experiences, to push players in new ways.
We all love games, we talk about games, we play games, so for us, it's a lifestyle. Like, I love this.
Triad Wars is a pure sandbox where you get to choose what to do. It's going to be really interesting to see how players choose to use those features, how to use those tools, and the types of experiences that are going to come out of that.
We're really excited to be given the chance to actually produce more in that world, to push the boundaries of it, to give you new experiences and new characters, really deliver something fresh and new set in that world. I think is an amazing opportunity.
People like two things about Sleeping Dogs. They really love the cop aspect, or they really love the crime aspect. So we made this one for the criminals.
Thank you for watching the latest video on the channel. If you enjoyed what you've seen here, please like, share, and subscribe. You can also click the bottom left there and follow the latest MMO show. You guys be legendary, and I will see you next video. Peace.